This year's Faith in Blue was held at the Civitan Park in conjunction with the Apple Butter Stir-Off. This year's Faith in the Blue was organized by Belpre Police Chief Mike Stump in conjunction with pastors and various community members. The event features members of the Belpre Police Department and pastors in the community as they share how religion has helped them. Pastor of the Belpre Church of the Nazarene, Gary Webb, believes that it is important to show the community that there is a system of support if they need it.
Now, most people feel like there's no one looking out for them, but there are people all over the place looking out, and we just want to remind that and encourage people to reach out when they need something, because there are definitely churches and officers and all other levels of support available in our community that are just happy to step into those situations and love on you and to encourage you and to provide whatever resources we're able to.
For more information about the Faith in Blue, you can visit our website at WTAP.com.